Kandahar, Afghanistan, a rugged and unforgiving landscape. The soldiers of coalition forces knew this mission would be different. Operation Medusa was about to test everything they had trained for, but no one could have predicted just how quickly things would spiral into chaos.
We are now entering Kandahar City. Check it out.
We were driving through Kandahar City, and all I can think of is, I grew up with Star Wars. So Star Wars and Jabba the Hutt, and here we are. I'm in Star Wars.
When we first pushed off, it was pretty quiet. We hadn't seen combat up to that point, so we didn't really know what to expect or what we were looking for, really.
The objective was simple: take control of the White School, a key Taliban stronghold. But getting there was a whole other story. It all started with a single flare, a warning shot that unleashed total chaos.
I remember looking up and seeing this green pen flare. And I thought, man, that's weird. Why is there a pen flare just going up in the air? The Taliban had sent this up, and that was the signal letting everyone know that we had gone far enough into the trap.
Bullets ripped through the air, RPGs screamed overhead, and explosions shook the ground beneath their boots.
I remember seeing the A-10 circling around us, and I remember looking up at it, and I was like, oh, it's a good feeling to have that there, It's a formidable aircraft. It's deadly, absolutely deadly.
As if the chaos wasn't enough, disaster struck from the sky. A friendly fire incident. The pilot mistook coalition forces for the enemy.
What turned out to have been an American A-10 Warthog had accidentally strafed us.
It was a brutal mistake. Soldiers were down, wounded, and disoriented. The grim tally: 1 dead, 34 injured.
And how bad is it? 1 killed, 34 wounded. And it was just like, I remember I repeated the number and I said, what?
There was no time to mourn. The enemy was closing in. The mission had to go on. The decision was made: attack from the north and break through the Taliban defenses. It was a desperate move, but there was no other choice. Bulldozers armored with scrap metal led the charge, clearing a deadly path through mines and IEDs. Then it happened again. An explosion rocked the front line.
Joshua James Kluge. Really, in the end, it took a friend dying to make me realize that this was a horrible, horrible thing.
The loss was heavy. The team pressed forward, but their hearts were shattered. It was no longer about strategy or glory. This was about survival. They fought relentlessly, clearing enemy positions and finally pushing the Taliban out. After weeks of brutal combat, the White School was secured, but victory came at a cost. This battle left scars not just on the landscape, but on those who fought it. Operation Medusa was over. The soldiers had prevailed, but the price of war is never forgotten.